Well, good morning. It's a glorious morning again this morning. We just come in the shop here to check on our broody hen. Looks like she's doing all right. Still all puffed up and broody. She's got lots of food and water, so she's doing good. Throwing lots of droppings down on this tray. I'm sure glad I put that tray down there because that would have made an awful mess of the shop floor. So that worked out pretty good. So I'm just gonna get the chickens and the pigs and the sheep all fed, and then I gotta head off to work for the day. Come on, sheepy sheep. Come get your breakfast. Stampede. Let's go get breakfast. So later today, if it works out, we're gonna move a bunch of these guys down to the round pen. I'm gonna leave Jock and Todd up here just because they're both intact. I don't want them too close to the ewes. Just accidents happen sometimes, right? We've had February lambs before, and we're just not set up for that. So we'll keep those two separated. Come on, chickens, come get your breakfast. This is what I was talking about the other day. The chickens come in the sheep pen over here. They're pecking and scratching through all the bedding and the manure, helping spread that organic material across that clay. Well, God bless those chickens. They sure poop and fertilize everywhere, but I just stepped in some on the hill back there. I almost went for a slide, but it's okay. I managed to keep my balance. I'm just gonna take this big old pail of food over to the pigs, give them their breakfast. Yesterday, while I was away in the afternoon, Carmen actually shifted all the electric fence over and moved them into the carrot patch that we harvested the other day. So they're having a big old orange smorgasbord right now. You can see that's where they came from, and they just absolutely stripped it bare. There's not a single plant or weed or anything left there. And they're coming over to here. So eventually they'll clean all of this up and they'll make it look like that. And then we can probably work it up and then throw some tarps on it for the winter. So I just opened up the door to the chicken tractor here, let these chicks out. If you remember from a few days ago, I spent about 2 hours catching them and then moving them over to the chicken village over here. And I wanted them to spend a few days in there, just to kind of get them assimilated, used to, okay, this is where my food, my water, and my bed is. And that way when we open the hatch, that's where they come back to at night. Yesterday was a nice day and Carmen opened the hatch and then they all buggered off right back to the chicken tractor. So what I'm gonna do, they're all out now, but later, probably this evening sometime, is I'm just gonna hook the wheels onto this thing and I'm gonna drag it all the way across. And we'll just put the chicken tractor over here. And then we'll just leave the door open and then they can assimilate with the other chickens. And then eventually one day I'll just close the door to the chicken tractor and all the world's problems will be solved. We hope. You can see how they've made their way over from the chicken tractor. So they know breakfast is over here at least. So that's good. It's pretty incredible actually to see just how much work these young chicks are actually doing, the pecking and scratching and tilling. They don't even know they're doing work for us. It's just part of the natural behavior of chickens and we're just using that to our advantage. But it's great. They can spread all that seed, that organic material and blend that in with the clay, thus improving the soil conditions up here on the hill so we don't get nearly as much effects from soil erosion and wind erosion too. So I'm thinking the verdict is going to be that we're not going to move sheep this evening down to the round pen just because we've got a lot of moving parts today. Carmen's canning, I got fire practice, and just got to get evening chores done and then head out. And I'd pretty well need to be a goddamn time traveler to be able to get this all done. So I'm just going to fork them over some hay for tonight and give them a batch of grain, and we'll try and move them either tomorrow or the next day. Okay, so it's just after 10 o'clock at night. We just got home and it appears that we're shy a few chickens. I don't want to say they're missing just yet, but a quick count looks like 7 or 8 are not, somewhere they're not supposed to be. Anyways, not entirely sure what's going on there. I don't want to like say, oh, the dogs or the predators or an owl, something crazy like that just yet. Because who knows, they could be stuffed underneath the chicken house or out in the round bales, or, you know, hiding somewhere that we just haven't thought of to look yet. So we'll wait for morning and we'll take a look. So I'll let you go for now. I hope you have a great night. I hope we have 8 more chickens in the morning. And yeah, we'll see you tomorrow.